In the top stories, National Student Congress slated for month-end, oil tankers in Tobago to assist with oil spill cleanup, and at least 8 children shot at Super Bowl parade. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday newscast for today, Friday, 16th February 2024. I'm Scotty Sia Hendrickson. Nationally, Student Council representatives from across St. Kitts and Nevis will convene in a National Student Congress slated for February 28th and 29th. Minister of Youth Empowerment, the Honorable Iseline Phillip, made the announcement during the Prime Minister's press conference on Tuesday.
The Department of Youth Empowerment will be hosting a National Student Congress where we will be bringing together representatives from all of the student school councils at both primary and high school level to be able to come together and discuss problems and solutions as it relates to violence in the schools and crime in the Federation as a whole.
Minister Phillips says the hosting of the National Student Congress is part of St. Kitts and Nevis's crime prevention strategy.
No, this initiative in terms of hosting this activity and bringing student governments and student councils together is part of the crime prevention strategy that the National Task Force on Violence as a Public Health issue is focusing at. So with this initiative, the Congress is hosted in partnership with the Ministry of Education, as well as in collaboration with representation from Ministry of Justice and Legal Affairs, the Department of Probation and Child Protection Services, and the National Task Force on Violence as a Public Health issue.
Day one of the National Student Congress will cater for primary school students on St. Kitts, and day two will cater to students at the secondary level, as well as the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College and the Nevis Sixth Form College.
So the intention with this Congress is to be able to engage our young people and get them thinking about conflict, what are the problems, how we see violence manifesting in our schools, and for them as youth leaders to begin to think about what they can do, what changes can be made, and of course make suggestions to those in the room as to how we can all be part of the solution to be able to combat violence in all its forms, which then leads to a lot of crime that we see. So this initiative is how we're trying to engage the young people to make sure that they're also part of the all-of-society approach to combating crime and violence.
Sessions will run from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. daily and are expected to see more than 150 students in attendance. Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Samuel Duggins, has reiterated the government's support for farmers as St. Kitts and Nevis works towards producing and reducing the food import bill by 25% by 2025.
We continue to work in agriculture. We are steadfast in our efforts to meet our 25 by 25 agenda. We have since had 100+ farmers who have signed on and given their commitment to ensure that they are able to be a part of sharing that $50 million, because our target sees us trying to achieve $50 million worth of productivity locally, and our farmers have determined they want to be a part of sharing in that $50 million. And so to date, 100 and just about 51 or 52 farmers to date, I think, have been signed on to that program. But beyond that, we continue to put in the infrastructure to support the program as well, because we recognize our farmers have a duty to produce, but we have a duty to support.
The Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, Marine Resources and Cooperatives and the International Cooperation and Development Fund, Taiwan ICDF, are jointly implementing the St. Kitts and Nevis layer chicken industry sustainable development project. The project will see the establishment of a hatchery on St. Kitts and one on Nevis, which, according to the Minister Duggins, will greatly benefit poultry farmers in the Federation.
We are pleased to note that the hatchery project at the Bayford's Livestock Center is well underway. The Taiwanese have stepped in. Last year we signed the Memorandum of Understanding, and the hatchery project is just about ready, approaching completion, and I understand somewhere between March, April, we should be able to open the doors to production in our hatchery. To connect with the hatchery, we have also put in this year's budget for a slaughtering facility for poultry. And I'm pleased to know that that is also underway. So once we have the hatchery, we will then connect with the slaughtering facility, and our farmers can then raise the birds in the center of the production line and then have a nice ecosystem to tackle that $20 million of poultry product that we import. And we recognize if we import $20 million worth of poultry product every year, we must equip our farmers to partake in that area.
The focus on reducing the importation of poultry falls directly in line with St. Kitts and Nevis's pursuit of achieving CARICOM's 25% by 2025 agenda, which is aimed at reducing the high regional food import bill. Customers of the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank Limited received a treat on Thursday when the bank held an appreciation day at its St. Kitts and Nevis branches. Customers were treated with tasteful delights and also participated in a personality video where they stood a chance to win cash. The Customer Appreciation Day formed part of the bank's 53rd anniversary activities. Customers and employees took turns expressing their gratitude to the bank and gave their well wishes.
I'm very proud to be part of this celebration, very exciting celebration today. 53 years, it's an incredible milestone, and delighted to be a part of this celebration.
And I want to extend to St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank a happy 53rd anniversary. And I wish you continued success, continued financial growth, and continued prosperity for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, and by extension the Eastern Caribbean Union. Thank you. Happy 53rd National Bank.
I just want to say happy 53 to National, the best bank in the region, the best bank around in the region, the best people to go to. If any problem, they always take care of it. Happy 53 National.
Just wishing National Bank happy 53rd anniversary. May God continue to bless you all.